Apurva.
Nivedya can go first.
Yes, Nivedya, please. Please introduce yourself and to the people about this wonderful science evening.
Hello everyone, my name is Nivedya. I study in class 4.
Whoa, class 4, that's wonderful. And you, what we are doing in your science, like this is your science party, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And who's
And
sitting next to
my brothers are also here. His
you?
name
Okay.
is Mike and his name is Himang.
Hi, 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 Mayank and Imam. Hi from all of us who are there. Okay. And next,
Mike is in the same class as me. He is also in 4th. And my Himang he is in 2nd class. But
whoa.
he is interested in science, so I also added him.
Okay, that's wonderful. So all of the kids, like we are always interested in science, and सब लोग को न्यू ईयर साइंस पार्ट लाइक न्यू ईयर पे पार्टी तो सभी लोग कर रहे हैं, but because of corona.
He keeps like telling about science.
Wow, so it's going to be a very fun evening with your brothers. Hi, hi, hi. So now, Lakshita, can you introduce yourself about the party?
Hello everyone, my name is Lakshita and today and my I'm in class 4 and in this party we are going to you are going to ask some questions and sometimes sir will and we need to answer them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So that's the basic idea. And like, have you called your friends as well in this meeting, in this party?
Yes, my cousin Ahana, she is here.
Ahana is there. Wow. Hi,
Hello.
Ahana.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ahana.
Like I am Mahana and I'm studying in 6th standard.
Okay, you are studying in class sixth, and what's your favorite subject in science?
Sorry?
What's your favorite thing in science? Like, what do you like the most in
I
science?
like space.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Space. So
Yes.
perhaps, yeah, perhaps this session is going to be very fun then, because we also love space and all these scientific things.
My
Now we,
future goal is to be an astronaut.
wow, Ahana, that's wonderful thing. That's
Thank
wonderful thing. Now, like we'll have another host and host, which is basically Apurva, Aaradhya.
Good evening, sir. I am Aaradhya Shukla. I am
Hi.
from class 3rd E.
Mm-hmm.
He is my brother Akshat Shukla. He is studying in KG.
Gee, wow, wonderful, wonderful. So that's a wonderful thing. And what's his name?
Akshat Shukla.
Akshat Shukla. Hi, Akshat. I hope this is going to be a fun science party. So many people from so many different classes are here. And मैं सबसे बड़ा unfortunately I'm the elder most older version of among you all. So but still we'll have a good party all here. Uh, Now we will take up the like all the people have been introduced, and now we can go to the session. Vedanshi, hi Vedanshi. How are you? Like, can you hear us, Vedanshi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Vedanshi. Can you switch on your camera, please? Yep. Hi, Vedanshi. How are you? So, तुम यहाँ पे अपनी from whose party are you coming? Like, तुम यहाँ पे you're also part of this wonderful session, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. So, तुम्हारा favorite concept क्या है, like Vedanshi, among all the things?
Sir, space.
So, सबका space है. So, perhaps like Yeju, sir, we need to screen share the concepts of space, and then we can take up the questions. Okay. So now, Lakshita, would you love to do this, screen share of the game, and then take us to the journey of space and Earth? Like, would you like to do that? Okay. So, like you are unmuted. Like you can unmute yourself and then tell us that what is Kalam Labs and how we could do And then, like perhaps all the other hosts, Nivedya and Aaradhya, can tell us that all the things, and all the new people like Ahana, Vedanshi, like they can also come up with us into this journey.
Okay, sir. Sir, so I need to share my screen.
Yes, yes, yes.
It is showing that host disabled participants share
How?
screen.
Okay, so host, can you do this? Yechur,
Done.
sir.
Done.
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 It's done now.
Yes, now I can share.
Yes.
Okay, sir, 1 minute.
So, like, you can meanwhile tell. So, Nivedya, can you tell everyone about the game, like all whatever things we do here, like what's Kalam Labs and how we basically go to different science planets and do things. So, आज हम लोग party
Yeah.
Kalam कमाएंगे, बनाएंगे. Yep. So, please tell.
So the Kalam Labs is it is like a class of science. So
Okay, okay,
basically, Kalam Labs teaches us about science, and they have given us a game to play. It is really fun to play with Jigyasu.
okay, okay. And Aradhya, like what do you do in like in the Kalam world? Like आज हम जो party, our party location is basically Kalam world. We are going to go to different planets and do things. Okay. So Aradhya, what do you like the most in that?
So in space.
So what do you do in space? Like तुम वहाँ पे क्या करते हो? Like I love to go to Jupiter a lot and roam around, loiter there.
I have to go on the moon.
Okay, so we'll go to Moon and Jupiter, both of them. So Lakshita, have you opened it? And then by audience consent, we will decide whether we have to go to Moon or Jupiter.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Let's just open.
So a lot of people are there on YouTube who are watching us. So Anshuman Gupta, Prince Agarwal, and Meena Bhati, and so they are saying Happy New Year to all of you and to all the people who are there with us. So yes, Happy New Year. And now we will like if you have any question or anything, then our wonderful, intelligent bunch of kids are there. We'll discuss you and let you know whatever the things we know. Okay. So now this is basically our spaceship. Okay. So now what is your favorite planet? One by one, or like among like where do you want to go? So Lakshita, what's your favorite choice? Like तुम्हें सबसे ज़्यादा कहाँ जाना पसंद आता है in
So
space?
my one is Jupiter.
Jupiter. Okay, that's wonderful. Now Aradhya, like you said that you like moon. Nivedya. Nivedya, where do you like to go to most? Like go to the like which planet which you like the most?
Sir, I would also like Jupiter.
Jupiter. 2 votes for Jupiter, 1 vote for Moon. Now we have Ahana. Ahana, like among all the planets and all the things in the solar system, where do you like to go? Like with our spaceship?
Sir, I would like to go to actually Saturn if talking about planets. But
Okay.
like if I talk about like my main when I was small, my father told me that in space there is no gravity, so we can fly.
Okay.
So I was attracted with that property, let's say, of space. So like when I search about space, I can see that in Sirius, an asteroid in the asteroid belt, we can jump around 45 feet high on Sirius, the asteroid.
Okay.
So I would even like to visit Sirius.
Okay. 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 Cirrus, that's a wonderful thing. Can you tell more about Cirrus, like to all the people?
Yeah, it's like an asteroid. It's in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, and it's the largest asteroid in the asteroid belt.
It's the largest draw, like it's one of the largest object, right? Even larger than Pluto, right?
Yeah.
It's even larger than Pluto. So you can think that
Yes.
Cirrus is also a wonderful asteroid. It's so huge in nature that
Yeah.
it's even larger than the uh, Pluto. But in this simulation, as of now, we have not added Cirrus for complexity. So if you want to go on any planet, then which planet would it be?
Saturn.
Saturn. Okay, so
But
two votes.
I have heard that it rains diamonds there.
Yeah. I'll tell more about it. So there's it's like we'll go, we'll definitely think about it.
Okay.
Yes. So now, like, we have two votes for Jupiter, one vote for Moon, one vote for Saturn. Now, Vedanshi, please tell us where we should go. And people in the YouTube, please also tell us, like, किस planet पे सबसे ज़्यादा मन करेगा, like, to take our spaceship to the first. Meanwhile, Lakshita, you can roam around in the spaceship. You can just drag and run. Okay? Yep.
Sir, I just want to ask, like, when I go, how do I make the volume go right to 0 for the game? Because when I go into it, it makes the noise of the
So
sound.
you can just lower down the media volume, like जो button होता है, right? Like the.
Sir, is it okay now?
Yes,
I
sir.
can hear you easily.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir,
Mm-hmm. Yes, Vedanshi.
I will go to moon.
Moon for two. Now it's basically a tie between Jupiter and Moon. And Saturn पे भी आना हम लोग जाएंगे. Saturn is my favorite planet too. But abhi, let's take on the YouTube what people are saying. Khushi Tanwar is saying Saturn.
Sir, Mayank is saying that he wants to go to Earth, and Himank is saying to Jupiter.
Yes, Mayank and Himank are also there, and Mayank is saying to Earth, and Himank is saying to Jupiter. So Jupiter के पास यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा votes आ गए, 3 votes. Jupiter, which is a planet, one of the largest planet in our solar system, is winning again because of the strength. Jupiter is one of the mightiest planets. It's a very mighty planet. इतना ज़्यादा mighty है कि like even asteroid which come to Earth, they are getting attracted towards Jupiter. So our captain Lakshita, like flying sergeant, could you please turn our spaceship towards Jupiter?
Okay, sir, 1 minute.
Have you like, is the screen share on, Lakshita?
Yes, sir, I have shared my screen.
Okay. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. So Lakshita, like we need to go to this like Jupiter. So this is the spaceship of Jigyasu, and now we are heading forward to it. So you need to just sit into it. So Canon, like this is our Captain Arya, like this is a co-pilot in the game, and she helps us to go to different planets along with Jigyasu. So the spaceship has risen, and it takes a long time to go to Jupiter. It's a very far away planet. Like we sent a spacecraft to Jupiter. Can anybody tell me कि क्या NASA की कौन सी spacecraft or satellite or probe was sent to Jupiter? उसका नाम भी J से शुरू हुआ था, and it was a 4-letter word. Like, can anybody tell me the satellite which was sent to Jupiter to take the photographs and all these things recently? Like, it's a 4-letter word, something, no in the last. Ahana, Nivedya. Can you tell us?
So it begins with what letter?
J letter.
J.
In the chat, YouTube, please let us know if you know the name of the spacecraft which was sent to Jupiter. So the name of the spacecraft is Juno. Juno was sent to Jupiter, and Juno was the spacecraft जो NASA ने भेजा था, and Juno helped us NASA to uncover so many things. In Saturn, there was another spacecraft which was sent. Can anybody tell me the name of it? Like anyone? Like it begins with C. It begins with C. It's casino. So these two were Cassini. Yeah, Cassini. Also, sorry, I said casino. It's a very different thing. NASA never sent it out there. It's Cassini. So Ahana, you gave the right answer, right? Wonderful thing. So pilot Lakshita, can you please take the ship to Jupiter? We'll do certain wonderful activities over there. And in the chat section, we have started getting doubts. Can star turn into a planet? Can anybody tell me what do you think about this?
No, sir, it can't.
Who said that?
Ma'am, sir, and me.
Okay, wonderful. So, are there any other views? कोई कहता है कि नहीं नहीं, it can happen? Like,
Sir,
क्या
can I
star?
say something?
Yes, Sahana, why not? It's your
Sir,
science part.
a star can turn into a planet only if it has life components.
A star, life components. Okay. And what
Like
do we mean by?
oxygen. Like if we
Mhm,
talk about sun,
mhm.
like not only sun, most stars are heat bodies.
Okay.
So like if maybe some explosion or something like big, not big bang, but maybe an explosion in a star, if it
Mhm.
if it makes it cool down and cool down with life components, then maybe we
Oh.
can name it a planet.
Okay, yeah, that's a wonderful classification. But what, like stars in general in universe, it's very hard to create like convert them into a planet. Okay, Lakshita, your screen is like frozen or something.
Sir, actually the screen is working.
Okay, it's working.
Yeah.
So, sir, I will share the screen again. It is paused.
Okay, okay, okay. So please share the screen again. And yeah. So the question is that can a star convert into a planet? So yes, under circumstances like it's a very hard thing. It never usually happens. But if there are certain life components and if eventually जो planets बनते हैं, they are a part of the star itself. Okay, when the nebula is there and it's churning around gases, it's churning around things. So eventually that nebula it turns into a star and उसके side में जो debris होती है, it starts converting into a planets. So yes, it is something like stars ही जन्म देता है planets को and planets revolve करते हैं stars के around and nebula is the grandfather of these two things. Okay, nebula इतने बड़े बड़े they are very very huge clouds of gases, very cold gases, and eventually when they become big they are very heavy, then they compress and fusion happens and suddenly they start igniting heat and wonderful things start happening. So Shrisha Murthy, you gave the correct answer on YouTube. That was Juno. And Meena Bhati, we like wonderful question. We say that space is empty. Can you please tell me that space is really empty? What do you think about it? All of you, all the wonderful people at this party. Like, what do you think? Is space truly empty? Like Nivedya?
Some places it may be empty, but some places no, sir. It can't be empty because if it the empty place will be filled with stars or asteroids or comets.
Okay. Okay, some places it will be empty, some places it will not be empty. So that's a fair enough answer. What do your brothers think? Like Mayank and Aryank, like what do you think? क्या खाली है कहीं पे कुछ? Like is it totally empty? या फिर there are certain spots जहाँ पे कुछ jelly beans या something is kept out there. Like what do you think? Okay.
You don't understand a little English. Can you tell in Hindi?
तुम्हें क्या लगता है यार मयांक एंड आर्यन लाइक क्या लगता है लाइक जो हम लोग स्पेस देखते हैं बाहर ब्लैक ब्लैक सा दिखता है जैसे अभी ब्लैक ब्लैक दिख रहा था कि यहाँ पे सब कुछ है यहाँ पे कि सब खाली पड़ा है कुछ है ओके so he's saying that something so wonderful so Vedanshi what do you think like is space totally empty or not तुम्हें क्या लगता है like is there are there something out there or something which are not out there what do you think like is it totally empty is the space totally empty perhaps some
Sir,
network
I cannot.
Mhm.
Sir, I cannot hear your voice.
Okay, I was saying Vedanshi that do you think the space is totally empty or not? Oh, and now we have come on Jupiter. Wow, wonderful. So Vedanshi, I'll try to message you on the Zoom itself. And Ahana, what do you think? Like, what do you think? Some people are asking on YouTube. Some people are asking that is space totally empty or are there something as well?
Empty, sir. Not all the space is empty, but if we see the space between moon and earth, that part is empty. So we cannot say that the whole space is empty, but few parts of space are empty. And if we talk about black hole, we like everybody says that black hole is empty because it gobbles up everything, like whatever comes near the black hole.
Wow. Wonderful answer again. So that was something Nivedya also said. What do you think, Aaradhya? Like, what do you think?
So the space would be empty.
Okay, it would be empty. So
So
Aaradhya is quite clear on it that it
if
is
the
empty and other things are not empty. So this is totally empty. So now, Lakshita, Sergeant, like you should take Jigyasu, like thoda walk ko karate raho usko. It's not good to like stand. So like thoda walk karate raho simultaneously.
Okay, sir. So I think that the space is not empty, because if the space was empty, then why would we say that all these planets are here? Then if space was empty, then we would not exist as well.
Okay, that's wonderful counterintuitive reasoning. That's what the Lakshita is doing, and wonderful answer. Now, so we are on Jupiter. What do you all see? Like, जो सबको दिखाई दे रहा हो, like tell us. Okay, what do you observe over here? Lakshita, walk कराते रहो. Okay, like you are the sergeant along the host and host.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
Jupiter is known as the king of storms.
Yeah. And can you see certain storms over here?
Sir,
Yes.
the big red giant is is the storm.
Yeah, it's
The
an
biggest
anti-cyclone. Can you see storms over here as of now as well?
So plenty.
Yeah, but what we are showing is very less. On Jupiter, like it's 24/7 Andhi Tufan, okay? Like even like if you are living in the northern plains of India or perhaps during the monsoon times or in the southern side itself, kabhi kabhi hota hai that it's a very Andhi Tufan wala day. It's a very Andhi like stormy day. But in Jupiter, 24/7 it's totally Andhi Tufan. You cannot even sit idle.
So like more than the climate that of stormy.
Yeah, it's a very stormy climate. Abhi, what we are showing you in this game, it's a very controlled thing. Otherwise, Jigyasu उड़ के कहीं चला जाता if it had been actual Jupiter itself. And this total thunderstorming and like I'll tell you, like when Juno was sent to Jupiter, so it actually saw thunderstorms on the clouds. So like you can see bright lightning. It's a very powerful thunder lightning which happens in Jupiter.
Sir, actually, I have.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, so I was saying if these many storms go on Jupiter, then how can even a single robot stand on it?
No, like no rovers have been sent on Jupiter. Like it's like rovers have been sent on Mars. So they are technically four remote control like cars on Mars. Okay, so Curiosity, Explorer, and the other two are also there. But there's no rover sent on Mars like Jupiter. It's our game, so it's our world. So we are trying to do anything. So in our Kalam world, we can even go to Pluto and set up our like home. Okay, so in this you can see there's a space observatory and there's a rover which just like which was very close to Lakshita as of now. So in our world, we have created things. We are biosphere to show plants, but actually, they NASA scientists have not went so far deep into it. It's a very dense planet. Okay, काफी ज़्यादा घना planet है वो. So it's a very tough thing to go there. So like, what's your favorite part over here? Like in this game, like in the Kalam world, what's your favorite part, Lakshita?
So my favorite part in Kalam World was when you could go into space and go into any planet you want, and it tells you about it. But my
Okay.
favorite so I just wanted to ask, so can we also land on Saturn
Like
in
in the
this?
next update, each and every planet will be opened, and simultaneously their satellites, and even Ceres, like which Anna was telling, it's a wonderful asteroid. So even we could go there. So we are updating it day by day, and like all the things will be open to experiment and to be done. So
So,
have you? Mhm.
so sir, this is the final link of the game, but you will just keep updating this game.
Yeah, it will update. So it will update in every 30 to 45 days. There's a lot of team of people who's working over us with us, who's updating it and creating it as much as more informative and fun. So have you seen the observatory? Like meanwhile, like let's take up question as well. Like take us to the observatory, Lakshita. So like, do you have any questions as of now? Nivedya, Vidanshi, Ahana, Lakshita, any questions? Aaradhya.
I have a question.
Sir, I have a question.
Okay, who's there?
Sir, I have a question.
Okay, so let's take Vedanshi's question first. Vedanshi, please ask.
Sir, can we land in
Can we land where?
can we land in Saturn?
We will land in Saturn in February. Okay, अभी Saturn का हम लोग बना रहे हैं and we land there as well. That's a पक्का promise from our side. Okay, we will definitely land in Saturn soon and we'll see even dinosaurs. So like that's done. Nivedya, what's your question?
Sir, after this season ends, you will still keep the game updated, meaning that when
Yeah,
the
yeah,
season
yeah, exactly. That will be updated. It's something which will recur.
I
So
have another question.
yes,
Sir, when if we go on Jupiter, will it be cold over there?
it will be very stormy. It will be extremely stormy. Okay. So if you are perhaps you caught up in a thunderstorm and a lightning strikes you, so you are totally warm. Okay. Like eventually you will burn because of the lightning and all the happening in the upper atmosphere. But on the poles, it's very cold as well. So agar if you look at the Jupiter from far away, when we are will be in a ship, then we could see uh, the the thunda poles. Like there's ice which is formed over there. Okay. So in
Sir,
the
Jupiter will be windy, and like I just wanted to see that if any object enters Jupiter in fraction of seconds, it will just come out due to the storms.
It will not come outside the planet. The planet will basically like eat it. It will eat it. That's it. You will never
So
find any trace of it.
is it causing friction?
What is causing friction?
Like how is the object getting heated?
Okay, the object is getting heated because of the thunderstorms and as well as the friction. That's the two reasons.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so friction. Like, have
Sir,
you seen?
I have a question.
Yes.
1 minute, sir.
Sir, why on Earth there is day and night? Why not in other planets?
There are day and night in other planets. Like there are day and nights. Like, but they are very long, extremely long day and nights. Like it's a very long, tedious like day and nights. Like I think in Pluto, like on Neptune and Uranus, there are like 600 days and 600, 300 days and 300 nights. काफी बड़े दिन and रात होते हैं and like it's our moon is not having day and night. So what happens? No, even a moon is having day and night. I'm sorry for the correction. Moon is tidally locked, so we can only see one phase of the moon. But each and every planet, each and every object on the solar system is having day and night phenomena. Okay, so now we have this wonderful constellation wala sky. So what do you think, Lakshita? Can you just roam around thoda sa? Can you like let us have a look about all the things, the sky of Jupiter? So a fact is that अगर हम लोग अर्थ से तुम स्काई देखो, like निवेद्या, विदांशी and all the people, अगर तुम अर्थ से स्काई देखोगे या फिर कहीं से भी स्काई देखोगे, so at the night it will look similar. तो यही Aquarius दिखेगा, यही Scorpion दिखेगा, यही Pisces दिखेगा. So all the constellations which are there, it will be very much similar because these constellations are very far away. Like Jupiter is far away, but they're very, 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 very far away, like extremely far away, like 13.6 billion kilometers or something. So because of that, it hardly matters तुम 800 किलोमीटर चल रहे हो कि 800 million kilometer चल रहे हो. Okay, so this night sky will be similar, and we have taken this data from NASA website itself. So you can see the constellations. So what's your favorite constellation? Like किसी का है क्या? Like is anybody having a favorite constellation in this night sky?
My favorite constellation would be it is not over here in the sky right now, but my favorite one would be Scorpio.
Okay, you can actually test it. Like you can see Scorpio. There's a controller there, Lakshita, at the bottom. So you can increase the time. Like on the right side, there's a button.
Yes.
Sun ka button hai. Like now you can scroll it. So the
So
night
which
sky will change. Now look upside, and then you will see a different night sky. And press the constellation button.
I am. It is. Huh.
Okay, so now the constellations will change. अब इसको ऊपर रखे try to change it. Like keep the camera upward, and then now try to change the timer. So we can see the night sky moving on Jupiter, how it moves. Okay, so all the constellations will come up. These by like similarly like this.
Sir, what
So
is this round ball?
which? Oh, that is sun. It does not looks like what we see in Earth, so it looks very weird. Okay, so because we are on the plateau which is very high, so यहाँ पे atmosphere के इतने constraints नहीं है, and इसकी वजह से you can see it as a very simple pale ball. There is so much not any like ज़्यादा lightweight नहीं है, and that's why we can see a lot of scars. So guys, like our YouTube parties on YouTube, like our newer science parties on YouTube as well, and people are asking questions. So let's take up questions from the YouTube. So Diya Singh is asking, sir, we know that Earth has moved 2000 years light closer to the black hole, which there is. Okay, so Diya Singh is basically asking, hi Diya Singh, that it is seen that Earth is getting closer to the planet, to the black hole which is present at the center of our Milky Way galaxy. ये बात तो सबको पता है ना कि अपनी galaxy के center पे there is a black hole. So she is saying that it is known that it has gone certain kilometers closer to the black hole. So is it true that sometime afterwards our black hole will basically eat it up? What do you think?
Sir, actually, before black hole can eat Earth, the sun is going to blast, and
Oh,
the solar system will get damaged.
yes,
In
yes.
in some billion of years, the sun will blast, the Earth will no longer stay, and black hole doesn't have any chance right then.
Yes,
So that's
sir. I have seen these series. It is called Doctor Who. So in one of the episodes, it is showing that Earth is going to die because the sun is going to blast.
Yes, yes, yes. You can keep on moving. So let's take the Jigyasu and let's explore different planets, and I'll tell you an interesting story about it. So that was a good observation by Ahana that our sun will basically blast in certain time. So हम लोग की सूरज की उम्र होती है, right? जैसे humans की होती है 80, 90, 100 years, okay, or perhaps more than that. So, but sun की भी there's a life, and that life is 10 million years, okay. So अपने sun की जो इतनी life थी, like it has been quite good, and it has crossed around 5 million years about of it, and now it's on the lower end. So धीरे धीरे our sun will basically थोड़ा थोड़ा ठंडा होता रहेगा, and it will cool, and eventually it will convert into a simple spinning like white orb. That's it. So it will not be going to be that much warm enough. उसकी mass वास सारा lose हो जाएगा, and all the planets which are there, either they will get damaged because of the solar tsunamis which will come during the destruction time of the sun, or they will become rogue planet. Rogue planets are basically planets which are basically like roaming around as a vela. Like, have you seen rogue people? No, they are just roaming around, right? So if there's no sun out there, all the planets सब ऐसे ही चलते रहेंगे, black hole, like in the uncertain space, in a hope that somewhere, like millions or years afterwards, some sun might attract them and give them some energy. So that's the basic idea, which is basically spread out there, and that's a wonderful question, Disha Singh. I hope it's being answered. If it's being answered, please hit like. And now we have another question by.
Sir, which planet do I need to go on right now?
We will roam around first of all. Okay. So first of all, go to Saturn and play with we'll play with the rings. Okay. So let's go and discuss the Saturn's ring. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
okay, so we are going. Wow, that was the orbit. So orbit are basically have been shown as blue color. So Nivedya, like your brothers Mayank and Aryan who are there, like please tell them that basically this orbit which is there, it's not imaginary in nature. So ऐसा नहीं है कि there is a blue एकदम मस्त track नहीं है solar system में. It's imaginary thing because we have just created orbits for our own understanding. that यार ये देखो जुपिटर है, ये ऐसा ही ऑर्बिट फॉलो करता है, तो हमने इसको कलर कर दिया है. ओके मयंक और आयांक समझे? So the blue color का पट्टा which you see, it's not real. Don't ever tell anybody कि हम लोगों ने सोलर सिस्टम में एक ब्लू कलर का रोड देख लिया था. ऐसा कोई रोड एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता है. Okay?
Sir, the blue colored thing is like the orbit.
Yeah, exactly. It's the orbit. So now, wow, like we have come on to the rings. Okay, who will? If Saturn is your favorite planet, Ahana, then please tell me कि उसके क्या नाम से क्या? Like तुम्हें पता है कि उसके ring के नाम होते हैं, and we call them like with certain names.
Name of the Saturn's rings.
Yeah.
I have never heard about that.
Okay, so it's very intuitive. Okay, like it's very easy. You have to. Okay, I'm giving a hint to all of you, like Vedanshi, Nivedya, Anna, Aaradhya, Lakshita, and all the people on YouTube who are watching us live. Saturn के ring के नाम होते हैं, and they are very simple. Okay, it's simply A B C D. Okay, like if you know the A B C D, you can name them. Okay, so like can anybody tell us like what's the name of the rings? Like अब इतना ज़्यादा hint दे दिया मैंने. Like if you're a scientist and you want to name the rings, how will you name it? Think it that way. Okay.
So we would look at the rings properties and what it is made of.
Okay, that's an interesting thing that we do, that we usually do. That's one of the best method to segregation. Okay, whenever we are segregating something, then we look up for the properties and segregate them accordingly. Okay, that's something which is actually true and like wonderfully said by Lakshita. Now, the answer to this is basically yes. Saturn के rings के नाम होते हैं, and they are A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. So as I told, you have to just simply know A, B, C, D. So what scientists saw that यार इसके rings तो बहुत अच्छे हैं, magnificent rings are there. Okay. And these rings can basically help us to understand the properties of early solar system. Okay. Because what was happening is that जब solar system बन रहा था, then debris, mud, stones, small stones from asteroid belts, they were coming here and there, and Saturn ने कहा नहीं रुको, like तुम मेरे चक्कर काटो. Okay, so all that debris and dust and all these things, they started circulating around Saturn, and based upon their masses, they formed ring structures. तो उन्होंने कहा यार A ring इतनी बड़ी है, B ring इतनी बड़ी है, C ring इतनी बड़ी है, D ring इतनी बड़ी है. So that's how the name of the rings got into place. So we've gone back on the Jupiter planet, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I just went back to Jupiter because when you were giving the clue, so all the background noise of the game, it was so loud. That's why.
Okay. Yes. So no problem, no issues. Wonderful thing. Now we will basically see that what is gonna happen. Okay. Like, can we take a spaceship and touch Uranus and all these things? Like, let's see सबसे दूर जाते हैं. Okay. Captain Lakshita, the host and those Nivedya, Aaradhya, all these people, will go to a wonderful place. Okay.
Okay, sir. So to where? Jupiter, Pluto.
Like ship ले जाओ, and then we'll ask audience, okay, where they wanna go.
Tighten up your seatbelts.
Okay, sir.
Time to fly.
Sir, how do I just make the volume go down? It is not working.
Yeah, it's not okay. So like there's a volume button, right, in the keyboard or somewhere on a system.
Yes, sir.
Just press it down.
So then if I press it down, then I won't also hear your voice.
Okay, so I'll tell you something, like in the settings there is also an option. Okay, so you can do that. So on the right hand side, can you please click that button?
This, sir.
Yeah, a top right hand side.
So, sir, I did it.
And like go to the menu.
Okay, 1 minute, sir.
Okay, and then in the settings there's a small button over there. Okay, then volume, it's 0.
Yes, sir, but when I'm playing the game and I go into my spaceship, then it makes all the noises.
Okay. So perhaps like abhi thoda sa slower kar do, and we'll try to work with that only. Okay, save, just press save, and let's get back to the ship and try to lower it down a bit. Okay.
Okay, sir, I will try.
Okay.
Let's go back to the spaceship.
And now, guys, like we will touch the planet. So, which planet would you like to see? Like first, like Saturn, हो गया, Jupiter, हो गया. Now, which planet would you like to see?
Sir, Pluto.
We say can we see Pluto?
Okay, sir, Pluto.
Okay.
Sir, black hole.
Black hole. What is black hole? Who's asking this? Can you please tell your name?
Sir, I'm not asking what is black hole, but I want to ask is black hole orbiting something or it is like
Hmm?
still?
So, would you like somebody who want to answer this question? Ahana or Lakshita, Nivedya, Vidanshi? Would it somebody like to answer this question? Like this wonderful question?
Sir,
Yes.
when you are saying like in the middle there is a black hole in the middle of the in the galaxy. In the middle there is a black hole. So, sir, I don't think it. So, sir, like in the middle, in the middle for us, the sun is we are orbiting the sun, and sir, you also say that the sun is also orbiting on something. So then why wouldn't the black hole orbit? If the sun is orbiting, then why wouldn't the black hole? So
Okay, so now the analogy which Lakshita is trying to give us is that like if the sun is orbiting around things, then what will happen? Okay, like if sun is orbiting around the black hole, then क्या black hole भी किसी को orbit करता है?
Sir,
Okay.
like if we say that black hole is orbiting something, so
Mhm.
like everybody knows that black hole is in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure whether it orbits something, but it moves like even the
I
galaxy.
got you. I got your point. I got your point. Can you
Yes.
please take the spaceship to the Earth? I want to see like the map of India, and then I'll answer the question. And before that, like we have got some amazing people with us, like Vedehi and like Sharvi have joined us. Right?
Yes,
So can you please introduce yourself?
sir. Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you? Please can you switch on your camera?
Yes, sir. Can you
Yes.
see?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
we can see you. So these are our new friends who have joined the party. Okay, so
Yes,
we will
sir.
discuss about them. We'll talk to them about the various theories. So we had a science party in the morning itself, but they had wonderful
Yes.
theories which they wanted to share with all of us. So that's why they have joined us in our party, and we'll discuss the various issues. Okay, so now coming back to Lakshita's question, that yes, it is actually true that our galaxy is moving forward, and it is moving forward towards Andromeda. So, Ahana, do you know this wonderful things that sometime later our galaxy Milky Way and Andromeda?
Flash too, yes.
Oh, so Ahana is basically you're an astronomy geek, right? You like astronomy a lot. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, so it's a wonderful thing. So Andromeda and Milky Way are gonna collide. So तुम सोचो what will happen? Two galaxies are colliding. Two galaxies. Okay, so that's a wonderful thing. So Vaidehi, would you like to tell us, like, were you knowing this thing? Like, the two galaxies will collide.
Sir, it's me, Vanya, and
Uh,
I'm
ah,
renaming. It's
yeah, yeah. Please rename it because I was also confused that I was thinking, yeah, her name was not Vaidehi in the morning. What's happened now? Like, my memory is getting older or what? So, hey, yeah, Vanya, please do it fast. Okay. So, yep. So that's a very wonderful thing. Aradhya, what were you knowing this thing? Two galaxies, when two planets collide, like it's even a very great thing. Like it's a very like a great astronomical sight.
so
So
now it's okay.
yeah, now it's totally fine. Yeah. So two galaxies will collide. Our own Milky Way will gonna collide with Andromeda, which is the nearest galaxy. Okay, so now we'll take up our spaceship towards the further planets. Okay, Lakshita, please take it
Can we
towards
go
Neptune and
Pluto?
Uranus, and we will discuss about them. Okay.
sir, to Neptune and Uranus.
Yes,
So
Okay, sir.
can we go on Pluto?
yes, yes. We will go on Pluto. We can see it as well. So which is this planet? Well, can anybody name it before it appears on the screen? Okay, no cheating allowed.
Which planet?
Yeah, this planet, like which?
Mars.
Sir Mars. Sir Mars.
Lakshita, please take it closer and then it will appear like the name. Mars. Oh, that's the correct answer. Okay, bhed mat dena. Okay, yes. Side se. Ah, bach gaya. Good. Okay. Okay, that's wonderful. Now let's take further. Let's go further deep and let us see Uranus and Neptune. So do you know Uranus and Neptune are also gas giants? They're very cold planets, but they're
Sir,
either.
sir, when I was playing the
Mhm.
game, I saw that I don't know it is Neptune or Uranus, but it had a blue dot in it.
Yeah, it had a blue dot because I'll tell you. Let's go there and then we'll see. Okay.
The dark blue in the back over.
So which planet is this? Like the dark blue planet before it appears on the screen. Lakshita, please
Uh,
help me.
I think it is Neptune.
Okay.
Sir,
Neptune.
it is Uranus.
It's
Sir,
Uranus.
it is
Yes,
Uranus.
Also, the one you can see just in
I
front
think
of
it
us,
is no, I think it is Uranus.
and the one on the left side is Uranus.
Okay, so we have got so many claims. People on the YouTube, you can also put your bet whether the blue planet which is in front of us is it Neptune or Uranus. You can type in the answers and we'll tell you. Dia Singh is saying that it's Uranus, and Ashish Chauhan, you can also give your answers. So let's go closer. Lakshita, let's see the answer. What's over there? Okay. So now we'll discuss why, but like even whatever the color is, but ऐसा होता क्यों है? Okay. So let's go closer to it. And perhaps this was the planet जिसकी बात तुम कर रहे थे Nivedya, that the blue dot, the white dot over there, right? So
Sir, I just want to ask, like, because Neptune, sir, this is Neptune. So, sir, like, Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. So, I want to ask, like, is it like, so can we, what is inside Neptune? Is there
yeah,
land or anything, or is it just like atmosphere type, and we can just go through it and
yeah. Ahana, would you like to tell us?
So Neptune is also, as you said, it is also a gas giant, and I
What is a
don't
gas
remember.
giant? What is a gas giant? I don't know. What is a gas giant?
A gas giant is a planet that is filled with gases.
Okay, okay.
No, not like a gas. It also the Nivedya was talking about a dark blue dot. Like Jupiter has the red spot. Even Neptune has a spot where a huge storm is going on, and I don't remember the name of the gas, but it gets its dark blue color due to that gas.
Okay, okay. So what do you think? Aaradhya, you were raising hand. क्या यहाँ
Yes,
पे?
sir. Good evening, sir. I'm
Yes.
Charvi.
Hi, Sharvi. I like good evening. Good evening. Yes.
Yes, sir, I am also here.
Yes, Vanya, like I like we have a special introduction to you. Yes. So Aradhya, what do you think about the blue planet as of now?
Sir, why that dot is like looking a hole? It is a
Uh,
dot, a hole.
it's basically a storm. It's a storm, like the Great Red Spot. It's a storm. Okay. So it's a storm which is over there.
Sir,
Okay.
how have I came back down? So I can see all of the down parts of.
Okay. I don't know, like something which you have done, like it's something Jigyasu, like it's you've come down to Neptune. So it's looking actually quite good. Okay, let's take a view of solar system. Okay, like sun की तरफ face करो. Let's like face towards the sun. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, okay, just stop. थोड़ा right, left. Okay, stop. Okay, yeah. थोड़ा सा right. Sun नहीं दिख रहा है. Okay, okay, yes, that's good. Stable. So now it's a perfect view of solar system. So Sharu and Vanya, like this is the best view which you could ever get. Okay, the balcony view of solar system. Okay, Now, like, how many planets are there as of now in front of us?
Sir,
8.
8.
3.
sir, 8, but before there were 9.
Okay, before there were 9.
8.
In 2006, Pluto, before 2006, Pluto was a part of the solar system. Like it is
Yes.
still a part, but Pluto was declared as a planet. But in 2006, Pluto was declared as a dwarf planet.
Okay, okay, yes, that's quite interesting. So, Sharvi, were you knowing this thing before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but in the morning, Shavi told us she's interested in gas and liquid a lot. Okay, in science, like she likes to know about gas and all this thing. So just now, like I think somebody told us that these planets, the planets beyond Mars, they are known as the gas giants. Gas giant, matlab these are basically very huge. Okay, it बहुत ज़्यादा बड़े. मतलब I'm not kidding. Like a storm on Jupiter is equivalent to the size of Earth. Okay, तो जुपिटर में जब स्टॉर्म आता है तो अर्थ की जितना बड़ा होता है. ठीक है, पहली बात तो. और दूसरी बात तो ये, ओके, कि ये इतने बड़े होते हैं कि इट्स फुल ऑफ गैसेस, फुल ऑफ गैसेस, फुल ऑफ गैसेस, फुल ऑफ गैसेस. द ग्रेट रेड स्पॉट जो है ना, लाइक जुपिटर में, इट कैन एनकम्पस 3 अर्थ. मतलब कि एक टॉर्नेडो के अंदर 3 अर्थ चले जाते हैं. तुम समझ रहे हो the power of these planets? It's so huge. Okay, so that's why they were the gas giants. So Sharvi, you must be interested because you are always interested in gaseous things and all these stuff. Okay, and the best part is that okay, so recently something great was happening. Saturn Jupiter conjugation was occurring. How many of you did actually see it? Like, raise your hand.
Sir, can you repeat?
Like the Jupiter Saturn conjugation happened, right? So like the Jupiter Saturn conjugation.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. I know.
Conjunction.
Yes, sir. Conjunction.
Like
So
there,
when I was flying, then it looked like that the Saturn and the Saturn and also the Jupiter are like this.
yeah, exactly. So that's the basic idea. Like Saturn and Jupiter were like this, and they were very close to each other. How many in this YouTube section, like people who are watching us live, if you saw that thing with the Saturn Jupiter conjunction, please tell us no by a yes sign, and we'll definitely appreciate. And if you have any question, then we.
Yes, sir, I saw it.
Okay, nice.
They look beautiful.
Yes, definitely. Mhm.
Sometimes when I try to understand the big red spot of Jupiter and Saturn, Jupiter and Mars. So sometimes I think that Jupiter and Mars get a little too crazy and they get that spot.
Okay, that can be the case. They are all, like already tornady and windy planets, so yes, they are very stormy planets, and they can get.
I think they are crazy because sometimes they say that on Mars there is water, but then why does no one live on it if there is just a little bit water? So like that, I think they're getting crazy.
Yup. So now, like, what we will do is that we will take our ship to Earth. Okay. So now, Sharvi, Vanya, Vedanshi, Aaradhya, Nivedya, Ahana, Lakshita. A lot of people ending with name ending with A. Sharvi is the exception with me. Okay. High five. So now we will go to Earth. Now, Lakshita, please take us to Earth, and then we'll discuss the wonderful things over there. Earth or Moon? Where do you like to go first? Like Earth or Moon? Like
Moon.
Ahana?
Any is okay.
Okay. Like Earth or Moon? One choice.
Sir, moon.
Okay, so Sharvi is saying Moon, Ahana is saying Moon.
Yes, sir.
Lakshita,
Sir, what?
where do you want to go? Earth or Moon?
Which one? I can't hear you.
Like, okay, Earth or Moon?
Sir,
Okay, take to Earth.
I pass. I still can't hear you.
Okay, So take to the Earth, okay? Like take the planet towards the Earth.
Let me just get to Earth and then I will talk to you because I cannot hear nothing.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good not to talk while driving. So take the spaceship to Earth and then we'll discuss, okay? So now we're going on Earth and then we'll discuss the things about the wonderful things over there. So now let's take up questions from the audience and now one by one we'll answer it, okay? So whatever people who are seeing us live. Okay, so let's take up the questions from us. Audience, please, you can ask anything and wonderful bunch of kids who are there with us, they will come to it. People who are asking for the Zoom link, there's a Google form present in the description of the video. You can just simply fill it up. We will have this session with us, okay? So now people are asking questions. Okay, Dia Singh is asking. Dia Singh, what I must tell you that you have great sense of science, and it will be wonderful to have you with us because your questions are very good. So your question is, sir, it is possible. It is said that giant dot on Jupiter will disappear after some years. So why will that dot disappear? Okay, so who's gonna answer this one? Ahana.
Sir, I'm Ahana.
Yes, Ahana. Go on.
Can you repeat?
Sir, I have heard that Jupiter's gravity is decreasing like day by day,
Mhm.
and everything on each planet, whatever a planet contains, like Earth contains us, like we can touch the ground. That is because Earth's gravity is very strong.
Okay.
And it pushes us down to the like the crust of Earth, and the storms in Jupiter, due to the gravity of Jupiter, they are in Jupiter, and as I said, it's slowly the gravity of Jupiter is decreasing. The red spot is also in size, it is decreasing.
Okay. That's a very detailed and wonderful explanation, Ahana. You're destined to become an astrophysicist perhaps afterwards. I must tell you to all the people like who are watching us live on 3rd of January, a wonderful NASA scientist, Dr. Graham Lowe, who is director at Blue Marble Space, which is an institution which is looking for alien life in Earth and beyond. Okay, so they are looking for alien life forms in Saturn, Ring, Io, not Io, Europa, Enceladus, all the planets, and they're looking up for alien life over there. So whatever NASA and all is doing about alien life, the research and everything, he's coming on our YouTube channel at 3rd of January, 8 p.m. So please tune into our channel and we'll definitely interact with him and we'll got to know that whether Jadoo is real or we should expect an alien or what, like what the NASA is doing. Are they expecting Jadoo to come down and say, or whatever what they are doing out there? So wonderful thing. Now, so all the people at 3rd of January, 8 p.m. That's the day, that's the time. Please tune in. So now like all the kids will be with us. We will be asking questions to them. So now, like Vanya and Charvi, so can you tell us some interesting theory, like which you have discovered? Like,
Yes, sir.
sure. Okay. So all the
Yes,
people,
sir.
you have to give like insights about the interesting theory of Vanya and Charvi. Okay. Okay. So just a brief background that Vanya is basically a person who is interested in a lot of things,
Yes, sir.
science, biology, and chemistry.
Yes, sir. Telling me.
Yeah. One second. I'll just like introducing you to the people. Like just like all the people who are interested, like Aaradhya interested into black holes,
Then
whether he's interested in other things. So like, yes, Vanya, please tell us.
Sir, my name is Nivedya. I want to ask something.
Okay, Nivedya, we'll just take the question once we will discuss the theory of Vanya. Okay.
sir, yes, can you repeat?
What's your like? You were like in the morning we were discussing a lot of science theories, right? Would you like to share any
Yes,
theory
sir.
about space or science or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please put on the
Okay.
camera once, okay?
So can you see me?
Uh, uh, yeah. Go on, please go on. Tell us. Vanya, like, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please tell us.
Okay. Sir, can you see me first?
Yes, yes, sure. Please tell.
Yes, sir. So, I believe on spirits.
Okay,
So, yes, sir. So,
okay,
I think they are real.
okay. Now suddenly the new science party has become spooky because Vanya has given a statement that she believes that spirits are real.
Sir, what type of spirits? There are many types of spirits.
I only believe in one spirit, that is like Aladdin ka genie. That's it. Okay, that's the real spirit. That's it. Okay, nothing
Sir,
more than that.
there are many like a spirit guide, a spirit with magic.
I
Uh,
don't know. I'm very ignorant person on that, but I only believe in genie and jadoo. Okay, so aliens do exist. I believe in jadoo. Oh, he plays keyboard as well. Okay, and
sir, if you believe in Jadoo, then you would believe in everything.
So can I leave?
yep. Who's there?
So can I leave?
Okay, what? Okay, like sure. Like if
Sir,
you have
I
any
have
other.
to go somewhere.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
no
So,
problem.
can I continue?
Okay, Vanya. Okay,
Yes, sir. So,
okay, no
sir,
problem.
I believe on spirits and all these things.
Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
what I think actually that when we die, so like I think that the people, like that uh, two, three people said that when they were alive after 5 minutes, they said that we saw that we were in the between of two lands and in the boat, and the died people were calling us and they were dragging with a magical power, but
Okay.
we came on by another magical power. So what I think with this, I made a theory that those died people you can just drag with a magical power to it, and then they came, and then we see black black screen comes to our eyes, and when we open our eyes we saw in us in white clothes.
Okay, that's definitely a wonderful tale, and J.K. Rowling is gonna take it for the eighth part of Harry Potter. but like, but like that's wonderful theory, Vanya. Like, I do not know. Is anybody want to like say something on this theory of Vanya?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
sir, sometimes I think sometimes my mother and father say that I sometimes say that I believe in magic and all. So, sir, my mother and father say that you've been watching too many horror plus magical movies.
Yeah, only that's why I only see Aladdin and Harry Potter. Okay, that's why only thumb rule. Okay, no more like nothing beyond. Okay, so that's why my mother also
Good
used to tell
evening,
me.
sir.
Like she also tells me, "Hi, good evening, Ashish.
Yes, sir, I'm from YouTube.
You're from YouTube, and I think a Zoom call has been hacked. Ashish has came in from the YouTube. That's a
No,
wonderful.
sir, link is given in the chat.
This is given in the chat. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so guys, wonderful. Hi, Ashish. So we were just discussing about space and science and wonderful thing. So, taking the discussion back from Jadoo and Aladdin and one wonderful theory, Vanya, like,
Yes, sir.
and that's why I only see Aladdin. That's it. Nothing more than that.
Seen every single movie of Harry Potter, and also I have seen it about 5 times. All the movies,
Okay, 5 times. Even I read the books and movies 5, 10 to 10 times. I
10 or more. So
wow, wow. That's
I love Harry Potter.
yes. It's so okay. That
Yes,
wonderful.
sir.
That's it's actually wonderful thing. So now what we have to do is that Ashish, you are there with us. So we were just going and reading about scientific questions and doing solving things with a science party. So now we'll take up the question from YouTube. A lot of people have given asked a lot of questions. So the spooky edition of the science party is or like for a pause now. So somebody's asked that if Saturn loses all the ring, what will happen? What do you think? Ahana, your Saturn is your favorite planet.
Sir, if I would say, then Saturn would look a little bit smaller first,
Mhm.
and nothing more. I don't think so. It will be fine.
What? Okay, that's a good answer. Lakshita, that's a good answer. Now, Nivedya, what do you think? Agar, like we take away the rings of Saturn, what will happen?
Sir, first, like Lakshita said, that it will look small, but when all the planets, as the small planets are at the side of the sun and the bigger planets are behind, so and the asteroid belt is in between, so I think that it can break into pieces if it like if it bumps into Jupiter. If it bumps into Jupiter, it will break, and
Got
maybe
it. Yes,
it will
yes, yes.
be pieces of it will go in the asteroid belt, and
Okay,
and
okay,
space will be created over there.
okay. Vanya, what do you think? What do you think? Will the what will happen to Jupiter, like Saturn, if the rings have like there are no rings, like if the rings get absent on it?
Sir, what?
Like
Can you
what will
repeat?
happen to Saturn if the rings are get disappear from it?
Sir, first it will look really odd. Sir,
Yeah,
because we
that's the
have
most obvious answer. Yes.
yes, sir.
So that
And I don't think any answer about the scientific thing because many planets, because it's the only planet without rings in the universe. So I don't think nothing will happen to it.
Okay, okay. Ashish
Can I add one
from
thing?
YouTube. Yes, yes, Ahana. Yes, please tell. Saturn is your favorite planet.
Yes, sir. Sir, if it loses rings, maybe like in books I have read like the rings holds the Saturn's atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
So if there are no rings, if Saturn loses its rings, then maybe like its atmosphere will become weaker. Yes, it will become weaker.
and its weight will go even less.
Okay, that's a
Excuse me, sir.
yes, yes. Who is this wonderful voice?
Excuse me, sir. It's me, Vanya.
Hi,
Actually,
Vanya.
I talked about the game I talked about the game and contacted the user, so I can't use the AR system and I have allowed the camera permission. So he was
Okay.
saying that I will talk to technical team.
Okay,
So
yes. So the Jigyasu vision. So like Jeju sir must be telling you about the Jigyasu vision, and we will show you what it is, and we'll sort your problem. Sharvi, what do you think? अगर Saturn से ring चली जाएंगी, Ahana is telling that the atmosphere will become weak, and Nivedya is saying that perhaps as it will merge into asteroid belt and bump into other planets, and one is saying Saturn does not care. Okay, he's a big planet. Ring चली गई तो क्या हुआ? Okay.
At
Sir,
least he has a life. At least he has a life.
Okay, so Shari, what do you think if the rings are gone? What will happen to Saturn? Will he get tense, depressed, or something?
Sir, with the rings, it look more beautiful, and without it, it will look like a normal planet.
Okay, okay. So
her
now, like, is and like, do you want to any other point in the chat section? Like Lakshita is raising the hand very eagerly, and one has also. So yes, one line.
So, if Saturn would not have its rings, so it would look very odd. And the second thing is, if Saturn would lose his rings, like Ahana said, that its atmospheres will get a little will be weak. So, like, I think it will be unstable, and all of the all of the gases will mix up and will get confused type.
Confused type. Okay, good. Confusion is not good. Vanya, what do you think?
Yes, sir. I think that something will surely happen, that the weather will change or something else. But something will surely happen because it's like we cannot live without food if we'll drink water, but still we cannot live without food. So something it will happen and the planet will die.
Okay, so now now there's a big revelation. Like apart from Saturn, I think every planet is having rings. Saturn is having the most number of rings. Okay, so first point, Jupiter is also having a ring, but it's very faint. Nobody sees it, and that's why we do not care. Saturn is having a lot of rings, and it's very visible from telescope, so we can see it. So Jupiter is having a very faint ring. It was discovered by Juno. Even Neptune and Uranus are having wonderful rings. Okay, so rings are always there. Okay,
I
now.
got a for drawing our solar system. I saw that it was showing that Uranus having a ring. I was like, kept thinking like, why does Uranus have a ring when we can't see it?
Yeah, yeah. Why does Uranus have a ring when we cannot see it? So Uranus is having a ring, and we can see it, like from not from the naked eye, but it is always there. Okay, so it is there, and that's a wonderful thing which Uranus is having, and even Neptune is having. So perhaps what Ahana told us and what Lakshita and many people were telling. So we just got the idea that yes, something will definitely happen if Saturn loses ring. Okay, but the answer is that like the magnetic field of it will be pulled apart, and so I'll tell you the answer from universe today because I'm not even an expert in this thing. It's a hypothetical question. So once that happens, the particle would feel the pull of Saturn's magnetic field and would be pulled into the Saturn's gravity along with the gravitational force in the upper atmosphere. Okay, so what will happen is that all the particles which are there in the equator side of the things, they'll be pulled towards the poles. Okay. So these rings are basically created by particles, and they are most of the times they're charged. Okay. Like they are charged in nature, and charged bodies are attracted towards the magnetic pole. So if you suddenly disappear the ring, so it displaces the charge balance around the Saturn's atmosphere. So gravity is not coming into action. The charges are coming into action, and because of it, the upper atmosphere layer they will converge towards the pole and get concentrated over there. So that's the answer. Though I'll give you the link after the class, and you can discuss it more. It's a very wonderful and hypothetical question, and most of the scientists are answering it. So
Sir?
come on, guys, we will have a rapid fire round. Okay, now rapid fire from the audience side as well as from the our side, and we will have a wonderful ending to this session now because it's been it's a quite bit time now. Okay, since we began, and okay, let's go to the observatory. Let's go to the observatory, Lakshita. Okay.
Uh, many trees.
Now, we'll take
Yes,
rapid fire questions from
I
the
am
people and
Chad.
end the session. Okay.
Wanna explore the night sky? Let's have a look. Hmm,
Now, can you identify the voice?
What, sir?
Can you identify the voice of the person?
Yes,
Third
sir.
one.
It's
Sir, he helps us to
Third
explore the
one.
night sky.
okay. That's Chad one. Chad one is one of the scientists who's working on the night sky. So you can set to the morning, okay? Like, and then you can set the star night sky to the morning, okay? And then we can look up. Wow, that's a wonderful view as well. So this is a night sky, and like not it's a morning sky, like sun is rising up.
Sir, I have seen that in the morning also you can see the moon. You can still see the moon, but it will be really like small type, and you won't be able to see it clearly. But when it will get afternoon, you will get to see it very nicely.
Yes, moon is appearing in the like lot of even the stars appear in the sky, okay, in the morning, but because of the brightness, the extreme brightness of the sun, they just our eyes cannot see them, okay. When our eyes sees in the dark, they use Rod's cell, okay. Rod cells का मतलब होता है like the rods at night. Okay, they can see night vision camera in our eyes. The cones help us to see the colors and they are activated in the daylight. तो stars को देखने के लिए हमें rod की जरूरत होती है, but cones होते हैं जो दिन में activate होते हैं, and because of that, it happens in such a way that we cannot see certain objects in the bright sky because of the brightness and the intensity of the sun. So that's why it's a special thing that's happened in the Jupiter and Saturn conjugation that usually it happens in all 20 years, but हम लोग को दिखता नहीं है वो. Last time which we saw the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction, like there's two planets coming very close to one another, it happened in 1623. So जो अकबर के टाइम पे जब अकबर था इंडिया में तब हुई थी लास्ट चीज एंड अभी हुई थी 21st December पे. Okay, so because of that, many observations and things are quite tough, and we'll have a wonderful story about it perhaps in the next session or perhaps in the next science party. Now I think
Sir,
yes.
sir, can I tell that I discussed with you in my science party that I want to explore
Pardon, that I want to explore.
a machine.
Want to explore which machine?
Yes, sir. Like, I want that, like, I can't understand that what happens when a person dies. I told you about it.
Whoa,
So,
spooky, 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 spooky again. So we'll have another science party with the spooky things. Okay. So how many of you are interested? Sharvi, Ahana, how many are like? How are you interested? Lakshita, how many of you are interested in this spooky discussion? So Ahana is interested.
Yes, sir, I am interested.
Nivedya, are you interested in the spooky discussion?
Yes.
Like about souls and everything? Yes.
Science.
Yeah?
That we get to find answers is spooky or monsters and all dead people that come alive again.
sir, can I continue?
Okay, so Hannah, you were raising hand to say something, or you were giving your affirmation?
No, about the about discussing like the next session discussing about spooky things.
Okay, okay. So we'll set up the setting then. Okay. So Lakshita, do one thing. Set it over evening. Okay. Like ऐसे जब हल्की सी light होती है, like the game. Okay.
Sir, can I continue?
Yeah, yeah. We are setting up things. Okay. So Ahana, like not Ahana, like Lakshita, please set it to evening. Okay. And like set it over the sun.
Constellation is Ursa. Ursa, I don't remember the name, but its name was Ursa's like something.
Yeah, Ursa Major and Ursa Minor are the two constellations. Okay.
Yeah,
So now
so
we
that-
Can I continue about my spooky machine?
okay, so now even the constellations are set. We have a good setting now. It's a night time. It's a evening time. Okay, now let's just keep the camera towards the sun source, like Lakshita. Okay, yes, wonderful, wonderful. So now we are on a seashore. We are having a spooky discussion because most of the people are discussing.
And
And
Yes, sir. So, can I?
yes,
suddenly a boat comes out with zombies on it.
okay, the spooky thing. Okay, so Lakshita, sorry, Vanya is telling us a spooky machine. Please tell us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I want, if I become a scientist, so I want to make a machine like it will have some clips, like we just or a cap to put someone who is going to die and see that what he dreams before dying on a screen. So I want
Okay,
this.
okay, that's a very spooky idea. Wow. How many of you like the idea?
Yes, sir,
Narinder
I
Kaur,
agree
ma'am?
her.
Okay,
It's a
Sharvi.
good idea
So
that we can.
Narinder Kaur ji, like he's
I
asking us
also,
from YouTube. We'll go for it.
If I would be a scientist and if I would make a machine, like I will add some new points in Vanya's machine, like a cap, and I will know that like if I add a cap on a person, if the machine in the shape of a cap, and if I put that cap on a person's head, it will just collect all the information of the future, and I will see that when it becomes a spirit, what will it do.
Okay, that's
So maybe we can put all these
So she has little bit changes in my idea.
Maybe we can do a spooky class on October because it is Halloween on that time.
Okay, so we will definitely. Okay, so we'll send out a Google form to all the people. Spooky discussion on Kalam Labs, spirits and goals. Be aware. So we will definitely do it. Okay, but this time I got the point. Is anybody willing to add a point?
On what, sir?
Like this discussion of this weird machines and ideas.
Sir, I would add
Yes,
some.
sir. Uh, we can do imaginary
Okay,
ideas and
okay,
machines.
Sir, I
okay.
would if
Sir,
I would
I also.
machine, then I would add some new features that first a person before a person is like the person doesn't even know if he is going to die in the future, maybe 1 week after, 10 years after. So sir, I have this hat, a hat, machine hat, which is very light. If someone puts it on,
Hmm.
if someone puts it on, then you will get the full information about when he is going to die, what will he do in the future.
You're talking about sorting hat, okay? That is sorting hat from Harry
Yes,
Potter, which
sir.
tells you which house you're gonna be and what you're gonna do. Okay, that's you what
Yes,
you're trying to say.
yes, sorting hat, yes.
Sir, I want to make also one more thing.
Okay, what do you wanna make?
Yes, sir. A goggles from like from the eyes of dogs, like they can see everything. So what happens? So what is the thing in their eyes from that thing? I want to see everything. That where are the ghosts and spirits?
Okay, Nivedya, would you like to tell us कि इतने सारे weird inventions की जो बातें हो रही हैं, क्या तुमको भी कोई ऐसा shoes बनाने हैं that will do something?
No, sir.
Sir, I'm Ahana. I just want to I want to make something else.
Okay, what do you wanna create? Please tell.
Sir, I sleep with my elder sister in the night, and sometimes she doesn't puts the mosquito net, and all the mosquitoes at night they just bite me, and I get very irritated. And like even me and my sister both are like we have a little lazy feeling while putting the mosquito net. So I just want to, when I grow up, I just want to make a invisible net with laser,
Okay,
and like it doesn't allows not only mosquitoes but insects to allow and get inside it, but for humans it is not at all harmful. And like it's made out of lasers, and we can go inside and come outside. And using a button, we can, like, if you press the on button, then invisible laser sheet will spread on the bed, and the mosquitoes cannot enter. And if the off button, then it is not there.
okay, that's really a sign need for innovation. So,
Fantastic.
yeah. So innovation is always there for a need, and that's a wonderful answer by Ahana. Like there's a problem and there's a solution. So that's the comes the chance for an invention. So that's a
Sir,
wonderful. Yes.
I would make something like Ahana told, so but I would do the switching off button. So sir, I would do something even more modern. Sir, I would do like so there is like these eye recognizers. So like there's one little machine over here that looks at you. It's like a CCTV, and then you just need to show your eyes like that, and then it recognizes you immediately. And then and then we just need to speak lasers on, and then it will reply the lasers are on. But it is not harmful to humans, but it is harmful to humans, but not the ones that have already been scanned and been recognized.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful.
So
Wonderful.
no,
So that's invention thing. Yes. Who's there next? Okay, so a lot of invention and things. So people on YouTube, they have asked a lot of questions, and we'll just take a small of them. So Narinder Kaur, Shalini Singh, and all the people who are like interested in coming here, like there's a Google form in the description. Please fill it up. We'll definitely get in touch and discuss science with you as well. So now the thing is, like we would be asking one last question. Third was, will the witch on Jupiter disappear after some time? That we have answered it. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Great. So now I think we will just end the session. It's already been one long time. Okay. So now we'll just introduce and tell about ourselves. Okay. Like we'll
So
tell about
Charvi wants to say something.
Sharvi. Please say a lot of things, not a few things.
Sir, as I imagine that when I was small, I imagine that Earth has a cover and it is a door that we can live in the Earth, not on the Earth. It has a
Oh,
door as well.
okay. That's a good imagination, Sharvi. Any
Yes, sir.
comments on that? Any comments on that? Nivedya,
Yes,
Ahana.
sir. She also said that she actually now also she writes in the copy by mistake that I live on. She never writes, I live on the earth. She always writes I live in the earth. That's why.
Okay. So is Sharvi a alien who is living among us? If yes, then perhaps Dr. Lau, who is coming from NASA with us on 3rd of January, would
We'll
let us
scan
know.
her.
Yeah, we'll scan her and let us know that, oh no, we have an alien with us. So next we will be like discussing like, so Sharvi, that's a wonderful theory, and I hope people on YouTube are also liking it. If you like Sharvi's theory, please let her know by commenting it. Okay, and now, I think, is there anything left? Party people, New Year party कर रहे थे तुम लोग? New Science की New Year party with spooky stuff as well.
Yes.
Lakshita is dancing, Vanya is dancing. Wonderful. So now we'll just end the session with the introduction and the favorite science concept. So we've already set up a setting, right, guys? Like, look at the sky, like it's a sea beach. We were having a party on a sea beach on a like sunset.
Yes, sir. And I think one more.
Okay, so another spooky session. Like, we will add a theory. It's not a theory, right, Vanya?
No, sir. It's not spooky. I am telling that why. What I think that why do we dream?
Okay, why do we dream? Okay, please tell us, why do we dream?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think that our brain jumps on some stages. So when it's on the REM position,
Mhm.
so it relax our mind and it feels and it comes back to a flashback like some old emotions, and then we dream and our eyes move so fast when we dream like this and this and this and this so
Oh,
fast.
whoa, 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 whoa. That's the rapid eye
Can I
movement.
add one point?
Yes, please, Anna.
Sir, if it's a question, why do we dream? So, from my aspect, I think like if we dream, whatever we dream, it's like in the whole day, it's something like we are already thinking about it the whole day, and at night, that topic is still in our mind, and whatever we want to still think in the day, like the day is over, but that topic is still in our mind, and then we dream that topic.
Okay, that's wonderful theory that we were thinking something, and then after the day ends, that processing is still, it's in the middle of the process, and hence we see in the visuals. Now, what Vanya was telling us that because of the rapid eye movement, so like eyes doing like this is basically the rapid eye movement. It's caused by the dream. It is causing the dreams. I'll just tell you one small thing. Like those scientists have seen that when we are sleeping or when we are dreaming, then our eyes are doing the rapid eye movement. So rapid eye movement is a effect that it's a sign that you are dreaming, but rapid eye movement is not causing the dreams. Okay, so that is something which you must see. And हाँ, उड़ते दिन में भी तो सपने देखते हैं. We all see daydreaming, like get lost somewhere. हाँ, I'm in Hogwarts and something like that. So people do a lot of things like that. Okay, so now Sharvi and Vanya, Hana,
Yes, sir.
Lakshita, and Lakshita, yeah, we all the people who are there with us, we should end the session, okay? And people on YouTube who are asking for the next class timings, we will have a party and yes, we will have the party soon, and uh, and also the people who are interested, there's a Google form which you can fill it up and come with us, okay? So thank you guys. You can introduce yourself, tell your favorite science concept to everyone, and then we can end the session. Okay, so we are beginning with Sharvi. Come on.
Yes, sir. What?
What's your favorite science concept? What do you like the most? And
Sir,
tell
gas and liquid.
gas and liquid. Oh, so gas giant is something where you should go, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Take along with you or other people as well, because a lot of people are liking Jupiter and Saturn. Okay, wonderful, Sharvi. And
Thank you,
next
sir.
we have her friend, Vanya, the childhood friend of Sharvi. Vanya.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, I like plants and animals, and my favorite plants
So,
are
thank
Petunia
God,
plant and Venus
thank
flytrap.
God that
And
Vanya is
animal is
liking
dog.
something which is real and alive, not soul or something. Okay, wonderful. So Vanya is liking plants and animals. Wonderful thing. So we'll have a zoology session soon. Okay. Next we have Ahana. Please tell your favorite science concept and your name and yes,
It's space.
space. And
Yeah.
Ahana does this thing as well. Sir, it's space. The left to right movement, it's space, sir. Okay, now we have Nivedya.
So I like about planets.
I like planets. So Nivedya is sure that okay, space में काफी चीजें हैं, but I am focused only on planets. Okay, so planets पसंद आते हैं निवेद्या को. And तुम्हारे भाई कहाँ चले गए? Are they like were they bored of enough with us? We were not
Sir,
like yes. Oh, he's
sir,
here, Mayank. Hi.
He is Mayank is like hungry because we were playing before in the
Okay,
playgrounds.
okay. So Mayank, like, can you come say hi to us? Okay. Hi.
sir,
He's a bit angry right now.
Okay, he's angry. Angry Mayank. Okay, good. Yes,
sir,
Vanya.
sir, I don't like one thing about plants and animals.
Okay, what is that thing? Them being alive.
Sir, like worms. No, sir, like
Okay.
worms and all these
Uh,
things. I don't like
Okay.
them. I just start screaming when I
Okay.
go to when I went to park, and there are so many earthworms like this here and here.
Okay. Okay. That's something. That's your personal choice. Like I do not even plants do not like worms. So उनका जाके खाना खाएगा कोई अगर worm जाके तो they do not like it. But they are all also ecosystem. Everything is created for a cause and reason, like innovation. So Lakshita, the pilot for the day, like please tell us. You are red flower on the head and a red t-shirt. Wonderful.
Space. So,
Space.
see what Vanya was saying, that I don't like earthworms, and also once when I was in Scotland, in Glasgow.
Oh,
Glasgow. So I in the school Blackfriars I went to. So in there,
black fries.
some of I had an outdoor teacher.
Mhm.
So for the outdoor activity, we came to our enchanted forest. We called a little garden type with lots and lots of trees. So when we went there, uh, we uh, we were doing like our ma'am made popcorn for us, and apples. Something was that I don't remember, but popcorn and all. Then we had some time to play, so we went out and we saw a worm. So then one of my friends picked up the earthworm or worm, earthworm it was, and then I think it just ate the food before and when she did this, the all the mud came out on her hand, all the mud of the inside him, it came out on her
very,
hand.
very graphic description. Like Lakshita, you must like try your hands on writing. Okay, like wonderful description though. And yeah, so what happens is even I have seen this thing that earthworms basically they eat mud. So that's not what you are referring. They eat mud because it's for digestive purposes and all these things. But
Yes, sir.
but but
But
but
they
but
help plants to grow, vegetables and plants to grow to make compost.
Okay, okay. Yes, that was a good answer by Vanya. So now I think most of us discovered and introduced ourselves. So now we think we can end the session now. Nivedya and the brother behind who's angry. Ahana the curious who is always doing sir please. And Vanya with the spooky tales. Sharvi who is not on earth, she is on earth. Okay, she is in earth. And Lakshita the pilot. She went to Scotland with Glasgow and met a earthworm. Wonderful thing. So that was a wonderful science party. This is me, Harshit, and I hope it was a wonderful session. And all the people who watched, please hit like if you are liking it, and then perhaps we will meet some other time. Okay, so then
And
until next time, we'll all say bye and happy new year. Loud ekdam, ठीक है?
Happy
okay,
New Year.
okay.
ऐसे नहीं,
Happy New
ऐसे नहीं,
Year.
ऐसे नहीं. One, two, one, two.
Happy New
अरे,
Year.
अरे,
We
Thank you.
अरे
sir
नहीं
is
नहीं नहीं.
saying something.
Yeah, I'm saying that एक साथ ऐसे करेंगे. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and then Happy New Year. Okay. ठीक है.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Happy
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 New
New Year.
Year. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Thank
Please
you,
end
sir.
this.
I
Okay.
really